the shadow of a smile.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me.
Hi everyone, this is Leonard Smith from Sense Memory, and today I would like to discuss 3 fragrances by a really amazing young man. His name is Frederick Robin. He's a composer, a musical composer, and a perfumer. He's only 20 years old, and he began playing the piano when he was just 1 year old. Started studying piano when he was 4. He's have some incredible compositions, which I'll put a link to his both to his fragrance site, but it also has links to his YouTube channel, and you can hear a couple of his amazing songs. Really beautiful music. I was so impressed. Anyway, Frederick contacted me about 6 months ago and asked me if he could send me some samples of his work. And I said, okay. And then I haven't really been doing much lately, so decided to jump back in with his fragrances. So we're going to talk about them. And I'm so impressed with what I've discovered in this young man. I don't know how well known he is in the fragrance community, but I'll put a link to his site, as I said, and you can explore it. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I asked him to send me his 3 favorite. He wanted to send me, I believe, all of them. It's 1 through 9, so there are 9 fragrances. But I said, well, just send me your 3 favorite ones. And that'll give me an idea of what he likes, and we'll see, you know, if his taste jives with mine, and it certainly does. So let's begin with number 4. Here's his little sample he sent. You see it's number 4, and everything is so beautifully packaged. I looked at on his website, and his bottles are beautiful. He has them made, I believe, in Europe. Just fascinating. I have to say that being somebody who was I was very creative as a teenager, and I was lucky to have parents that supported me and allowed me to have a little movie studio and make movies and have premieres in our garage, and I invited all kinds of celebrities in Southern California to come. Nobody did, but the neighborhood certainly showed up. And anyway, so I think what I'm saying is he must have some incredible parents who supported him through his journey, his creative journey, which is just beginning and already is so impressive. So anyway, on with number 4. So I'm going to spray a little on here. And I wrote some impressions. I've been wearing them for the last week. And I wrote some impressions down. Number 4, what my impressions I wrote were bright, green, minty, a slight touch of metallic, modern, abstract, and a bit of smoke. Now, the interesting thing about this one is that he refers to his fragrance as being very classic. And I picked up something very modern from it. So that's interesting how on my skin, I get this very modern, sleek, kind of, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Modern in a sense of like Art Deco, kind of like an Art Deco design train, very, very sleek and fast. It just strikes me that way. It's beautiful and arresting. Now the notes in this fragrance are Tunisian, the top and the middle are both Tunisian neroli and jasmine grandiflorum. And the base is a Mexican vanilla and an amber accord created from different resins. So with that sweet Mexican vanilla, it definitely leans towards a kind of modern oriental. So it's quite beautiful. Now, number 6, let's see, let's just get a little right here. This one, the notes I wrote on this are powdery, sweet incense, and on odd kind of, the closest thing I could come to the note I could come to that I was reminded of was coconut, but it's not really coconut, so I'm not sure what it is. There's this powder that's in there. It's deep and complex, and this one has very classic influences to me. So the notes on this one are Mexican vanilla and tonka bean at the top, Omani frankincense, and Ethiopian myrrh. Maybe it's that the mixture of the Mexican vanilla and the frankincense that gives it this kind of coconutty feeling to me, which is really, really interesting. It's quite lovely. Very sophisticated and smart. I find it very sophisticated and smart. Beautiful fragrance. Now, the last one is number 9. There you have it. And you see, I mentioned Chanel-like. I got that kind of Chanel feeling from this one. So let's spray it over here. Oh, come on. There we go. I have a friend that I've known since college. Her name is Gay, and she mentioned on Instagram when I said I was going to do this that she had a feeling number 9 would be my favorite. She must be psychic because it certainly is my favorite. The impressions I wrote on the back are powder, white florals, indolic, soft green, undertones, soft and green undertones. Soft green undertones is what I meant to say. Luxury with an exclamation point I wrote, and classic. Now the interesting thing about this one is, let me just look at his little note. He has a whole different take on what he was going for in this, and that is it's all about the feeling of the cool, zingy Minnesota spring that lasts well into May. A reminiscence of the outdoors and the memory of a particular detergent that he recalls. So he's going for a very bright, crisp kind of feeling, which I get, but to me, it's like a really beautiful Chanel L'Exclusifs. There is, what are the notes in here? Calabrian, bergamot, jasmine, grandiflorum, white musk, which makes it clean and bright, that he's talking about, and Mexican vanilla, which brings a little sweetness to it. And all of that going together reminds me of Beige by Chanel, which is one of my favorites of the L'Exclusifs line. So it's just spectacular. There you have my impressions on these 3 fragrances by Frederick Robin. I hope you'll try them. I hope you'll review them if you're a reviewer. You can get some samples from his website, and they are certainly worth the price he's asking for them. I believe it's $200 for 30 mil. I'm not sure, you'll have to check it. But hi, kitty. So, Boots is here. Come here, Boots, come here. There she is. Oh. So anyway, there you have my take on these beautiful fragrances, and I hope you'll check them out, as I said. And like Boots and I always say, wear what you love and not what they say you should like. Cheers.